An athlete's path can change in a moment. For Isaiah Kyle, a high jumper at Wingate University, that happened one day at practice. During routine warm-ups, he collapsed and fell into a coma.
The doctor already prepped my parents, like he probably won't be the same even if he does make it.
Thankfully, his story didn't end there. And tonight, he's competing on the national stage.
And Channel 9's Deshaun Brown shows us how he's not allowing setbacks from that near-death experience to define who he is today.
I'll take like 2 jumps for 5.
Have you ever wondered what was possible if you took the limits off? How fast could you run? Is it possible to fly?
Day one, I knew we had something special. When he came in his first meet, broke the school record.
Isaiah Kyle can fly, but you won't find his motivation in what he's jumping over. Instead, he's found it in what he's overcome.
Overcoming death, it showed me I can overcome anything. I don't dwell on a lot of stuff in life anymore, that's for sure.
And you were just coming back from an injury.
Oh yeah. I hadn't been on, honestly, I was coming back from injury. I hadn't been on the track 25 minutes.
It was the day after Labor Day, 2016. The Wingate high jumper had just been cleared for his first practice after suffering a foot injury. He'd also just passed a physical.
And my coach said I was in probably the best shape he'd seen me in. My parents said I was in the best shape they'd seen me in. First day of practice, we're stretching, and that's when I ended up collapsing.
I'm over here setting up practice, getting things ready to go for him, and all of a sudden I hear one of the athletes say we need a trainer.
First 5 minutes went by, then 10, then 12. During that time, his heart stopped.
They came over, started giving him mouth to mouth and try to resuscitate him to the point where when I'm on the phone with EMS, he lost his pulse.
Based on what you saw, did you think that he was going to make it?
Honestly, no, I didn't.
The doctor already prepped my parents, like he probably won't be the same even if he does make it.
Kyle spent 36 hours in a medically induced coma, 9 days in the hospital, but survived.
So it was never no question about getting back on the track.
I'm like, man, we need to get you out of this hospital before we even think about track, and he was determined from day one.
When he went back, he wasn't the same. He was better.
So he comes out, he takes a couple warm-up jumps. His first warm-up jump he took was at 6'10", and cleared it. I couldn't do anything but laugh. Like, we all just started laughing. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, all right, well, let's put you in the meet. Let's see what you can do.
That weekend, he qualified for nationals. That season, Kyle finished the year the national runner-up.
People talk about how you never know when your last place is going to come, and I've truly felt that. There's only like a 1% chance that I would be the same, and I guess I was that 1%. By the grace of God, that's for sure.
And Isaiah Kyle is actually in Kansas right now competing for the indoor national championship. At last checked, he was in first place, but it is still going. He also holds the mark for the highest jump in Division II so far this season.
What an incredible story. That has to be a career-defining moment for him.
And a life-changing moment. Right now, he does have a defibrillator, so he has to live a little bit differently now. But he told me when we spoke that he really wants his career to be more about what he's accomplished on the track. So he's doing that.
Amazing young man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Deshaun.